What is up, Rocket Nation? How is everybody today? Hopefully you guys are having the best day ever in the history of ever. Let's spice up that music. Let's get some good background music going because we have a little chat to have right now. I don't know how to break this to you guys. Listen, this is going to be a pill that's a little hard to swallow. And I admit that this is completely my fault, okay? All right, just going to get this out of the way nice and early today so that everybody knows what's going on and why the fuck something doesn't look right, okay? So, issues have arrived. How did those issues arrive? Well, you guys know I've been working on trying to do a video while off stream about essentially getting to the DLC with all character quests done up to that point and essentially all getting there as quickly as possible, but not leaving out any content from the main game or leaving behind any content from the main game, and so that it's still you can do a 100% playthrough of the game is essentially what the whole goal was. And last night, listen, I got out of work, I came home, I got in the shower, I got out, I got dressed, I sat down, and I was like, you know what, I think I'm gonna start working on that run a little bit more. And you guys know that I have another character. The name changes on it because I start it, what I basically do is I practice the run up to a point, then I delete the character, and then I go a little bit further. I figure out where I want to go from there. It's what's called pathing in speedrunning. I'm just figuring out the pathing on how I wanted to make the video. And I was up to the point now where I am basically getting all the way to the Radon fight and the Moog fight, and I can just go in and do those. Well, last night I went to delete the character, and granted I was a bit tired. I went to delete the character, and I deleted our character 129 hours of play. I deleted our character. I've gotten so used to just I go into the game, I hit load, I go to the character that it's always on top too. It's why I always start the name with something that, because it alphabetizes them. There's no undo button. No, there's no undo button. Well, you know what? There kind of is, because I'll actually show you right now. Basically, I'm not afraid to show anything on here. I don't hide anything. So if we go to C drive, users, Rockitsauce, app data, roaming, Elden Ring, I make backups. I make backups of anything that's going on for the stream. The problem was I haven't made a backup since the 29th. And as you see, before the 29th, pretty much every 1 or 2 days, I make a backup. Very rarely do I go as long as I have, but the last save that I have is from the 29th. So yeah, we have lost roughly 30 hours of progress. And I immediately went into panic mode. I'm like, dude, there's nothing I can do. As soon as I realized what happened, the character I was trying to, I must have hit the up button because that's the only way that I would go to the bottom of the list. But our save is always on the bottom of the list. Then there's Yusuke-sauce, which is our 100% playthrough of the base game. And then at the top is always my character, the new character I create. So I must have pressed up and it went to the bottom of the list. And by the time I realized, I only realized it because the bottom picture disappeared. And I was like, oh, and I stopped in my tracks. I was like, bro, no way. And I immediately began running through my mind like, oh my God, what can I do? What can I do? What can I do? And there's literally nothing I can do. There's nothing. And it sank in and I was like, dude, are you fucking kidding me? I was fucking daydreaming while I was pressing the buttons too, which is even worse because I already know, the button combinations, you know? So in my mind, I'm just like, click, 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 click. And then saw the bottom picture disappear and I snapped back out of it and looked at the screen. I'm like, dude, no way. So we lost roughly 30 hours of game time. All I can say is I'm so fucking sorry, everybody. I know that there's several things that as a streamer you dread. One is deleting your own fucking save. 2 would be like a corruption to a save when we're in the middle of a playthrough, something like that, you know. And I normally am always so like I try to always make sure that no matter what, I'm backing up my files, backing up my files, backing up my files. And I've just gotten lazy over the past week or so is essentially what it is. It would have been 8 days ago was the last time. So if that gives you an idea, we're essentially going all the way back to what's today's episode? What's today's episode? Look at the title. Somebody tell me what the title is for today. Why don't I look at my own title? So we're on episode 17. This would have been episode 9. Episode fucking 9 is what we're going back to. Oh my God. Yeah. You know what? Let's pull up the YouTube. Let's just get an idea of where we were at in episode number. This would have been from the. Let me. Here, I'll actually pull this up on the big screen so you guys can see it. Whoop. Not that big screen. This big screen. There. That's a better big screen than the screen I just seen before in the screens. All right, so. We're looking for the 29th. Wow, I do send out. There's the 29th right there. 6/29. So we're looking episode 67 over there on YouTube. We're going back that far. Actually, a little bit further. 66, episode 66. Damn, man. So immediately my thought was, if I try now, if I go hard right now, maybe I can play until stream tomorrow and I'll be essentially caught back up to where we were. Clearly not the case, because 30 hours can't be made up in roughly 10. Not even 10. It would have been about, no, actually it would have been about 10 hours. About 10 hours. Obviously you can't make up 30 hours in 10 hours. But that was my immediate thought is, what up? What up? Athena, how are you? Did you change your name again? Athena, how are you? Good to see you. Happy Sunday! So, that's it. Rockitsauce has to generate consequence. Dude, I'm literally creating bosses now. I just created a boss. I've decided that you are forgiven, but I can't do more than that, says Goobs. Goobs, I am in such a... I went into absolute panic mode. I'm not going to lie. So, I immediately began playing. Last night and was like, I'm going to get back to where we were. Well, I ran into something new in panic running, speed running the game. And I had to immediately stop there because I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to get caught back up to where we were anyways. You can't slam 30 hours into 10. It's just not possible. But I did find something new. So where we start today, we're going to be picking up essentially back where we were in episode 9 here on Twitch, or 67 back over there on YouTube. So if anybody notices that we're kind of redoing content that we've already done, it's because I accidentally deleted the file yesterday. I'm going to a backup. The last backup I made was on the 29th. So bad news. Not the way I wanted to start off the weekend, I'll say that, but it is what it is. Mistakes are made. What can you do? You just gotta, you just make up for it. We make up. It's more Elden Ring, and that's not a bad thing, right? More Elden Ring. It's not a bad thing, right? Athena says, "Hi, Gaben. Marco, I hope your day's splendid." You said splendid, and immediately I read that, and it turned into Athena is now from Great Britain. It is good to see you as well, Athena. How are you? How's life treating you? All right, I'm going to fire up this game. And we can actually see what's going on here. Fired up. Also, another thing, I want to see, do I have the game capture working is what I want to know too. I did some filling around on the internet. It appears I'm not the only person who can't game capture this game. Does this work? It doesn't work. No. I don't know what the deal is with that. All right, but let's go ahead. We'll see where we're at now, and I can explain to you guys exactly what's going on. Let me kill the other music. Music gone! Get it out! Get it out! Athena says, life is good. Life's good. You know what? You're right. Life is pretty good, isn't it? It ain't bad. It's always good on my days off. FYI, if you were to talk to me 3 days ago, might not have been that good. I'd be like, well, Gubin says it is pretty much, but we have to watch this dude do some things he already done. I feel sorry for him. Don't feel sorry for me. I just hate that now we're going back doing, well, you know what? It has led us to something, a bit of a revelation. Okay. So let's get in here. I should have shown you guys what I did by deleting our shit again, but okay. I immediately began pushing my way back through. Essentially, where we had ended up at is we are back inside of the Shadow Keep, in the Shadow Keep. So we have not drained the water in Shadow Keep now. We have not fought the boss outside. That needs to be redone. I'm not looking forward to that fucking one, let me tell you that. We have not, all the progress out here is no longer gone. We do have to go back over here. We did finish this. Did we do? I don't know that we've finished all of Bellorat. We're gonna have to go check on that. I mean, there's golems that we haven't killed. Thank God. You know what? I think we no, you know what? I don't think, maybe, hopefully, let's hope to God that we've gone through the, through this whole area down here and we killed all the guys down there. We still got to go blow the whistle on this place, I do believe. I don't think that this was done at this point. So there's like literally so much that we're going back to do. So, yeah, I'm a little butthurt about it. But as I was making my way through, essentially we were on the first floor and we hadn't begun moving up yet at this point in the game. And as I was making my way up, I found Freya in the upstairs area. I spoke to her. She told me to, she had said something about, if you guys will remember, she said, I wish I had Ansbach for something. And I says, all right, let me go up and I'll just give that to Ansbach, or I'll talk to Ansbach. Ansbach gave me a book to give to her, or a letter. I grabbed the letter. I came down here. I gave it to her. Then she told me to deliver a message to Ansbach. I went back up and spoke to Ansbach, and or I'm sorry, I came back down, spoke to Ansbach, and then he had something to say. So I was like, yo, you know what? Let me reload the area, make sure that was it. I reloaded the area, and when I come back, there is this on the ground. So we never got to experience this. So what I think we did is we spoke to Ansbach, but we never reloaded the area. So we never seen the summon signs on the ground. So this is something we had not, this is something we actually missed. So this is part of the character quest. And it says right here, be summoned to assist Sir Ansbach. Or over here it says, be summoned to assist Needle Knight Letta. So this is part of Letta's quest and Ansbach's quest at the same time. So at least we're doing something brand new here today. So of course we're gonna go and we're gonna help out Letta. We had helped her out when we killed, we helped her invade, what the hell was that guy's name? Hornsent. We got Hornsent's weapons for it right here. So we're gonna go help her. Rejoice! Yes! So it is something good came out of it. We missed something, now we're not gonna miss it anymore. Not gonna miss it anymore. Hold up. Is that good? Is that good? Is that the spot? That's not the spot. That's the spot right there. There it is. All right, you guys ready? Let's do this. Be summoned to assist Needle Knight Letta. Let's go! Get him in there.
Sir Ansbach, I will dispose of you. I find that I have a new apprehension. Your ambivalence.
He's got a bow.
And exactly where it might lead you.
So, you would cull an old man such as I. You are thorough indeed, Lady Leda. I would expect nothing less. As you surmise, I do have my doubts, and will not simply lay down and die with them.
You've come again, have you? Thank you. Now go and make yourself useful.
Okay, so there's some lore. We kind of missed out on that lore when we were talking to, when we did the invasion of Hornsent. Homeboy's got a shotgun bow, though. All right, here we go.
So you've taken Lady Leda's side. I'm glad she stands with an ally. She tends to overestimate the burden she might carry alone.
Oh, shit! Dude, he is doing some panic rolling. Oh, here it comes. Oh, I hit the wall. Look at him panic rolling everywhere. You can't run from it. We're coming for you, bitch.
Utterly failed you both.
Kill shot.
The kind. Lord Moog.
Thank you for all that you have done, Sir Ansbach.
Dude, she's got a dope weapon. Big giant poker. I'll poke her. Wait, what? Digital Octane said, is your lady aware of your prediction for new experiences? Oh. We got his whole outfit. We also got his longbow. Oh, rewards. This is shit we didn't have. Nice. What is up, Octane? How are you? Good to see you, buddy. How's the day going? All right, so new items here. The longbow. This requires 43 dexterity in order to be able to wield it. This thing better be fucking amazing. If it requires 43 dexterity. Holy shit. Digital says, all good, thanks. Thank you for being here, man. How's your day going? All right, so this reads, Weapon of Sir Ansbach, a longbow consisting of 2 bow bodies and 2 strings. Usually for a longbow, it can be wielded, unusually for a longbow, it can be wielded similarly to a light bow, provided that the wearer has the extraordinary dexterity demanded. And its unique skill is called fan shot. That's probably what he was doing when he was filling her ass full of arrows. She had like 18 arrows in her. Says, this skill uses the bow held horizontally, readies 8 arrows at once, firing them in a fan-shaped arc. God damn, 8? Damn. And then here's his entire outfit set. We'll start with the head and move down from there. The Iron Mask of Sir Ansbach, giving the appearance of a quiet, wise, old bearded man. But an old fear lurks beneath. Together with the cold, unflinching discipline that once honed his blade, now employed to enhance blood oath and dynastic skills. All right. Attire of Sir Ansbach, the embroidered crest of the pure blood knight, has now all but faded away. Slightly enhances blood oath and dynastic skills. Okay. Ansbach understood that keeping his oath to his old master was not an act of logic, nor would it bear any justice, but it was for these very reasons he was unable to let go. So his former, the one that he speaks of, his old master, they're talking of Lord Moog. So of course we killed Lord Moog, and then through it's called a rite of passage, or a rite of something that we found here in the library. We gave it to him, and he found out that after we killed Moog, and essentially he left Moog, his body was spirited away by Miquella to be used in some kind of ritual. That's all we know of right now. It's kind of leaning towards that maybe they're going to use that body to... this is just my speculation right now, by the way, is that Miquella's going to, of course, is shedding pieces of his own body. I think essentially what it's saying is that he's going to use Moog's body to come back somehow. I don't know. Maybe untethered by the greater will or something like that. I'm not sure. But yeah. So he was Moog's former, he was under the direction of Moog at some point. It says, manchettes of Sir Ansbach, black leather adorned with gold embroidery, slightly enhances blood oath and dynastic skills. And then boots of Sir Ansbach. So blood oath and dynastic skills, that's what this is all about. And then of course his bow. His bow doesn't call it bleeding though, does it? No. It seemed like it would. But whatever. Still, dope-ass bow. Awesome. I also need to make sure that we have all the new things are checked off so that if we do pick up anything new, we know about it. It's good to know we did kill Rashala already. I was wondering about... I'm wearing her actually outfit. I shouldn't have even wondered it. All right. I think that's it. I think so. Is that it? We do got the Smith script dagger. So at this point, we did already have the Smith script dagger too. All right. So from here, I don't really know where to go. You know what? Yes, I do. We should go up to the 7th floor. Up to the 7th floor. We still got to move upwards from here. Dynastic means it's inherited with a dynasty. Yes. So Mohg's dynastic, his dynasty, Mohg's dynasty, is actually that of another outer god, a god that doesn't exist on this plane. Sometimes referred to as the mother of truth or the mother of blood. So actually, when you use Mohg's spear, let me see if I can't just... Here, we'll put it in the last slot. I should have it on this character. I'm pretty sure I do. Where's Mohg's spear? I might not have used his remembrance to get it yet. Is it a halberd or is it a spear? I feel like I'd recognize it right away when I seen it. Maybe I haven't used his remembrance yet on this guy. Well, anyways, when you have Mohg's spear, he actually, when you use the weapon art for it, he actually plunges it up and penetrates, like sort of like the sky almost. It plunges up and the tip of the spear actually disappears into another dimension, another place. And actually, it's said that he's piercing the mother of blood and then sprays out her blood flame all over the ground in front of him. It's definitely a it's super powerful too, by the way. It is super powerful. Hey, asshole, let's fight. Wow, did I not get hit by that guy? That's unusual. That's unusual. Okay, so I remember this. Don't we have to... Okay, yeah. I know where we're at. I know where we're at. I know what we got to do. I got you. Oh, there is an item here. I'll take that. What is it? Revered spirit ashes. Is this guy gonna try some? You want some of this? Pull the lever. That lifts this up, right? Yeah, that lifts this up. Now we gotta go back up and then jump on it, or do we jump on it from here? Not okay, bro. I'm a friendly. No, we can't jump it from here. All right, and then from here we have to go up. Now I remember. There were two guys? What? What? To be mother of truth spells mother of ambiguity. Ambiguity. There were two guys, says Goobs. Two? There's always two guys. I don't know if that's true. Oh, I didn't think I was making that jump. All right, so now we have to walk this up. Boy, there's so much hidden in this area too that we have kind of moved by. Oh, you can just run right up it and off. The hitbox of that is bigger than what it looks like. All right, we're at the essentially near the top, aren't we? Hey, asshole. Okay. Is this the one? Yeah, there's a bat down here. All right, we got to do the drop down too. Because I don't think we would have done this either. Surprise, bitch! What is this? Impenetrable thorns. I don't even remember this. Did we get this last time? I might have missed this too. I don't know what this is. The second I was a bit tired. No worries, Goobs. No worries. Sorcery of those who abandon the practice of incantations after devout faith rewarded them with only despair. Summons a scadutree, impenetrable thorns from the ground. This sorcery can be used repeatedly. The image of the twisted scadutree is an edict. Denounce their ways. Do them harm, for they have abandoned us. Requires 24 faith in order to be able to use in 15 FP. This, I feel like I remember that. It looks cool. We can, do we have anything that we can use? I wonder why it's a spell, but it costs, it requires faith. You do remember it? Okay, we did. All right. I feel like I remember reading that before. Do we have a... Right here, we do have the Staff of the Guilty. I wonder what this spell scales with. It looks like this scales... The Staff of the Guilty scales with faith. I just put it on. We'll go back up to... Where are we at? Back to the 7th floor again. Back to the 7th. That's 7. And we'll make our way up from here. But before we do, let's sit down and we'll actually equip that. See what it looks like. Since we can use it. Oh, we do have a... Okay, no, we have a revered spirit ash. Also, we were at 16 for our Shadow Tree blessing. Now we're only at 12. That feels bad, too. That's another one that feels a little bit bad. Right here. These have always... I really like the Briars of Sin and the Briars of Punishment. These were pretty cool spells. I liked something... They all caused blood buildup too, so I wonder... This obviously probably does. Which means it would probably scale with Arcane then, if that's the case. All right, this could be bad. All right, all right, all right. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, that's pretty badass. That's pretty dope. Oh, that's cool. That is actually super cool. I like that. That makes me happy. It makes me happy. Hey, asshole, right here. Oh, God. Dude. Go, another one. Jesus. Rise, thorns. First time I've seen you use it, though. I don't think we did use it last time. I don't know why I didn't. Immediately when I seen that it uses faith, I'm like, well, we got faith. I can go into faith. My assumption would be, okay, so because let's take one more look at this. So it's causing blood loss buildup, right? Or is it not? Is it just the damage from that that's... It requires 24 faith. It doesn't really let you know. If it causes bleeding, I would think that it would... Okay, so I'm guessing... This is just a guess. I'm guessing that this, because of reading it, it says, sorcery of those who abandon the practice of incantations after devout faith rewarded them with only despair. So that seems like somebody was building into faith and then they gave up on it and then they moved to this new kind of whatever this spell would be, or incantation. It's a spell, I guess. But or maybe they moved from... I don't know. I don't understand this. But my assumption is that it's gonna probably scale with Arcane, because... Ah! Okay, I missed. It missed him. That one didn't. That one didn't either. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'd have to put that to the test, but God, the testing on that would be fucking horrible. We got like 40. We got like 40 for, yeah, 40 Arcane. That's an interesting one. That's a very interesting one. I feel like the bigger the enemy, the better, though, without a doubt. I feel like the bigger the enemy, the better off. Because it looks like the thorns sort of split out as you're using it. So if you can keep those that as narrow as possible, so you definitely want to be somewhat close and fighting something with a big hitbox so that all 3 of the thorns hit it. So it might be good in a boss fight. Might be good in a boss fight. All right, let's head up. All right, now we can go all the way up. All the way up. The camera kind of tweaked there and made me poop a bit. Yeah, so you can just run right up that. All right, so now we're going to the right. After we dish out a little pain to this fella right here. Is there anything off this way? No, because I remember looking. I remember that. Oh, this guy's got the glowy eyes. How many? Oh, are we... Is this the top? Okay, all right. So now I remember... Oh, yeah, we got this asshole to deal with, don't we? Shit. Shit! Shit! This guy was no joke, if I remember correctly. Let's just get in there. Oh, God. Jesus, that's... Oh, yeah, we get the weapon from him. We get the weapon from this asshole. I'm just spamming this. This is where we live. Get dead. Get dead. Do we? I think we. Yes. There. Yeah. We get the helmet. No, it was the Ash of War that we get. The Ash of War. I think he just used it on us. So winged serpent helm, and then the Ash of War flame spear. Yeah, we've already gotten these before, so I won't bother reading them, but I do want to look at it at least. That was Kud, Captain of the Fire Knights, that we just fought. All right, so what is this door? I was gonna say, have we actually? I thought we were going up onto the part where we hadn't even. Okay, we do have an item here. Shadow Tree fragment, nice. I thought this was way back at the very beginning of the Shadow Keep. I do believe is what I was thinking.